Hello, my friends. Welcome to another episode of Magic versus Miracles. I wanted to talk to you about this one because today we're going to do something different. We're going to take the label off it. Now, God told us in Genesis, be fruitful, multiply, fill the earth, and subdue it. That is an active action, subdue it. But we get caught up in the verbiage, right? They've told us that miracles are good and magic is bad, and therefore in our heads we can't correlate the two. So let's remove it. Let's take that away. Let's remember that Jesus said in Matthew chapter 7, by their fruits you will know them, right? And grapes are not gathered from thorns, nor are figs from thistles. A good tree can't bear bad fruit, and a bad tree can't bear good fruit. It's not possible, right? James says, can a fountain send out from the same opening both fresh and bitter water? Can a fig tree produce olives or a vine produce figs? No, and neither can salt water produce fresh. So what is in you, what you've put in you, if you have built a relationship with the guy that created you, then that's what's within you. If you haven't, if you've built your life, your essence on Paul or those that would teach Paul's way, then you probably won't have it. So, but backing up, whatever is in you is what will come out, period. There's no other way. So let me ask you this. If we remove the labels and we take everything away that is man-based, what would you rather have? You're the sick person. You're the person in need, having the issue or having the problem to solve. Would you rather have someone pray on your behalf to God? You can already do that. Yes, where two or three are gathered together in my name, there am I in the midst. Okay, I'll give you that. But would you rather have someone that can do that or would do that for you? Or would you rather have someone that has taken the time to learn and be trained by the God who made the creation, by the God who gave the power? He had to have given you the power. Again, there's both sides. There's two sides of that power. I get it. But again, what if you're doing good? Jesus said, if I've cast out Satan by the power of Satan, then his kingdom can't stand. It's not possible to do good, to be good, to have good results and tear down your kingdom. It won't happen. Jesus said, yeah, that's in Matthew chapter 12, verse 27. We might read it here in a minute. But so would you rather have someone that is just going to send up a Hail Mary or a wishful thinking or continued request? Remember Jesus taught about the unjust judge. Yes, you might get an answer eventually. He said, the unjust judge says, even though I regard neither man nor God, I'll handle this woman's request because she's driving me crazy, is the paraphrase. So will God eventually answer? Yeah. And that's the feeling you get often from miracles, isn't it? God, it's optional. It may happen, it may not happen. And again, I know this isn't popular to say. I know people don't like to say this, or hear this, but most of the time, that's the truth. Now, or what if you took the time to be trained by God? What if you took the time to learn his way? There are spiritual laws. Did you know there are spiritual laws? Let's go into that for a second. Did you know that there are spiritual laws? Like gravity. There's the law of gravity. Nobody's going to go up on a roof unless they have the death wish and step off. Why? Because you will fall. There's no other option, right? What about in the spirit realm? Do you know that in the spirit realm there's rules? Now, did you know that when you pray for somebody, if you're trying to give them something from you, you cannot give what you do not have, right? But if you're trying to give them something from you, your faith, your belief, your assistance, your whatever, you're going to give that to them with your right hand. That's your sending hand in the spirit realm. Spiritual rules, your right hand is your sending hand, and your left hand is your receiving hand. So if you're trying to receive something, now, right there, guys, I can tell you that is a huge reason why church people don't receive the rewards that they need. Why? Because they don't know the rules. They have not taken the time to learn the rules. Even if their hearts are good, even if their intent is good, they don't know the rules. And if you don't know the rules, you're going to step off the roof and you're going to fall, period. It doesn't matter whether you want to or not. It doesn't matter whether God's good or not, whether you're bad or not, whether you're which side, which team, who you're fighting for, who you're fighting against. None of that matters. If you don't know the rules, you don't know the rules, and you're gonna receive the consequence. And that's just one of them. That is just one of the rules of engagement. So, my friends, I would ask you, if we take away all of the linguistics and the terminologies of this is good and this is, my training says this is good and this is supposed to be bad, would you rather have someone working on your behalf that knows what they're doing, that's been given the power by God and executes it properly in the way that God said? Or would you rather have somebody who doesn't know the rules and acts ignorantly and blindly on your behalf? Yeah, they intend good, but not necessarily they're going to receive the result that is good because they don't know the rules. I want you to think about that, guys. It's been in my head. I got lots more to share, but that is a huge pivotal part. We need to move past the verbiage, the fact that the church, who has spent a millennia giving us incomplete or inaccurate information, and we'll share that. I'll share more of that with you later. That's coming. That'll be in future podcasts. I've already got it recorded, but that same church that's given you incomplete data, incomplete information, has labeled this power of God, which it is the power of God, period. God made it, both things that you would interpret as good and the things that you would interpret as bad. God made it all, and he called it all very good. Not just good, but very good. So if we can take away the label, if you're bold enough to remove the label and say, okay, God, it's your power. Where is it coming from? Who am I? How do I do it? What are the rules? Teach me. You can get a different result. Guys, I would love to share more with you. I have lots to share with you. I've learned a lot. And though I don't know it all by any means, but I can share a lot with you that'll make your life better. So anyway, that's enough for tonight. You know what? Let's leave you with this. Matthew chapter 7, Matthew 12, verse 27. Let's read that real quick. Let me read that for you real quick. Every kingdom divided against itself is laid waste, and no city or house divided against itself will stand. It can't. And if Satan is casting out Satan, he has become divided against himself. How then will his kingdom stand? And if by Beelzebub I cast out the demons, by whom do your sons cast them out? Therefore, they will be your judges. But if I cast out the demons by the Spirit of God, then the kingdom of heaven has come upon you. Or how can anyone enter a strong man's house and carry off his property unless he first ties up the strong man? Then he will plunder his house. Now, that's Jesus talking. That's Jesus talking about true power of God. He expects you to wield it. He expects you to use it. He expects you to do good with it. But don't be confused. If good is coming out of you, that means good is in you. You cannot have good come out of you unless the good is in you. So stop second guessing. Stop saying magic is bad. No, magic is training. Magic is learned arts from God. It's knowing the rules of engagement that God has given about his creation. That's what magic is. It's knowing the earth's power. It's knowing what parts to put together. Which part is verbiage, which part is potions, which part is mixing, which part is candles, which part is nature, water. There's so many rules to it. And if you know the rules, you can use the power. And if you're good, that power will be good. And guys, it doesn't matter if you don't know it. It very much matters if you don't know it, because those that do know it that are not good will use it against you. Those are your options. I highly suggest that you learn it. God expects you to learn it. Anyway, I'm excited. Guys, thanks for listening. Give me some feedback. Give me some thoughts. I'd love to hear your thoughts on what you've tried, what you've been able to do, what God has done through you, and whether it's magic, miracles, whatever it is that you've been able to accomplish. I'd love to hear about it. All right. Thanks. Good to chat with you. I'll talk to you again soon.